Hi everyone, this is Shah Rukh and I'm here for the prime reason being that we just released the poster of a new upcoming film from Yash, which is Pathaan, and incidentally it also happens to be my 30 years in Indian film industry. My views on Pathaan, I haven't really watched the film. Adi and Siddharth are very conducive about showing the film, but I just told Siddharth, the director, and Adi, the producer, in the morning when the poster released that I hadn't worked for about a year and a half, 2 years. I'd taken a hiatus. I was taking a bit of a break. I wasn't enjoying the process of filmmaking, which is what is more important to me than the film itself. And when we started shooting Pathaan, it was lots of fun. It's an action film. I have some wonderful co-actors, Deepika Padukone, Jawan, Ashutosh Ranaji. There's lots of people in the film, and it's the kind of film I've always wanted to do for 30 years. I've always thought of myself as somebody who can do some cool action and stuff. So I think my first impression and my feelings about Pathaan is that what I really wanted to do the first day I came to Mumbai, hopefully I will achieve it with Pathaan as an actor and feel happy and hope to entertain you all. For which movie you're most excited amongst the three, Pathaan, Jawan and Dunki? Like I said, the process of filmmaking is most important to me, and 90% of my work entails that I enjoy the process of being an actor. And 4 years ago I stopped enjoying it, so I didn't work for a year. 10% of it is that hopefully everybody also likes it, because everybody works very hard on trying to get the film right. And so I can't choose. It's like choosing between your children. I do like to believe I give a part of me to every film that I do, as much as I can, and hopefully even more at times. So they're all very dear to me. So I can't choose between Pathaan, Jawan or Dunki. All three are wonderful people, very different films, and I'm having lots of fun. So hopefully that fun will translate for everybody when you watch it. So no, I can't make a choice. All three are very different. What do you love about the look of Pathaan? Oh, the hair. I love the hair. It actually also, the time that we were off from working because of COVID and otherwise, because I was sitting at home, I've always had this desire to grow my hair long and see if they grow long. I've never done it. So I love the hair because, in action films, hair flying, high speed, jumping. The only weird thing about the whole hair look was that many a times, Deepika and me had the same hairstyle in the scene. So I would be tying it here, and suddenly Deepika would come onto the set and she'd have it same. So we had to start discussing. This is perhaps the first time in a movie I've had to discuss with my co-actress that what hairstyle are you having so that I don't copy the same. So that was nice, and I miss it now. I miss the fact that I've cut my hair. It did take about a year and a half to grow them. So hopefully when we make part 2 of Pathaan, if you all like part 1 of Pathaan, then I'll grow it back again. Sir, I love the look of Jawan. Tell me about anything about Jawan movies. Too early to say. Assalam. There's still a long way to go. And I'm somebody who doesn't go on talking about his films. I'm not very social media savvy, sending pictures from the sets and showing what we are doing, because I think the work that is put in a movie, or what you're assuming and trying to do with the film, it's work. It should not be shared, because I'm an entertainer. I don't want to share things that went good or bad or wrong or happy or mistakes that we made while making a film. I think the film should be just enjoyed as an entertainment. So there's not much I can tell you about Jawan, except for the fact that as an actor I'm having a great time. There's Nayanthara ji in it, and Atlee, the director, it's a different kind of film. Everybody's seen Atlee sir's films, and he makes some outstandingly mass-oriented films. Again, a kind of genre that I've never done. So I wanted to try my hand out at it, and I think me and Atlee have a good chemistry. I bring in some, he brings in some, and hopefully whatever we've done of Jawan is really interesting and very thrilling and exciting. Before I sign off, because I think the questions are over, time is up, I need to tell you a little story about Pathaan, because that's the reason we were here today. I remember Siddharth narrating a lot of films to me when we were, whenever I meet him, he's a very sweet guy, and I've known him for years, Mamta and Siddharth, and we would hear stories, and unfortunately, we could not figure out the timings and all to work together before. And he had this title for years called Pathaan. And he would send me, sir, मैंने ये Pathaan picture अभी ready कर ली है. Sweet of him to call me sir. He's an old friend. He says, sir, मैंने कर ली है Pathaan. And one fine day, when we could not work on two of the scripts that he had narrated, he sent me a very sweet message. I have this title called Pathaan. I have not been able to get a film with you because of timings, etc. Now you please take the title and make this film whenever you want. And I still have that message. And then a couple of years back, I remember Adi, just when COVID was opening up a bit, we could meet each other. Adi came in and he said, now Siddharth wants to make Pathaan with you. So Pathaan has had a long journey where Siddharth and me have always wanted to do a film called Pathaan. And mashallah, we got the script which felt like Pathaan. And hopefully in the coming months, the film will be out in Jan 25th, and you guys will be able to see it. And it's an old dream that Siddharth, myself, and now Adi have shared, to do a film and star me in a film called Pathaan. Having said that, that's why the hair, that's why the muscles, to feel like a little macho Pathaan. And I want to say a big thank you to everyone for coming online and sharing this moment with me. I don't know if I've done well enough. This is my first Insta Live. So hopefully you guys got to hear me, even if I wasn't loud enough. And all I want to say is thank you for celebrating 30 years of my career. Like I said, the only reason that I've lasted this long is because all of you have given me so much love and have taken time out to even bear with my bad films, my missteps, and what I try to do every time is, get onto the blocks of that 100-meter race. Don't have any missteps. Don't lose out steam halfway through. Still try and cross the finish line. And I want to say, none of it is for personal recognition. I think God has been kind. All of you have been kind that I've become who I've become. It's never for personal recognition that I try to run that race very hard. It's always been to make sure that the work gets recognized. It's never personal, and it's not business either. It's actually just to make sure that that 100-meter race is won so that all of you enjoy it, get entertained for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, or when I make the long films for 3 hours, 15 minutes. A part of your life is touched by the work that I do or the stories that I belong to or participate in. And hopefully I can continue to do this for the next coming 30 years at least. That would be 86. No, I want to work till I'm 106 years old. So you'll have to bear with me for the next 50 years more. Yeah. That's 50 years more. I'm bad at counting. But then who's counting when you have so much love? So lots of love to all of you, and God bless you.